Liljana's 10 years old. She has a twin brother. She's very rambunctious. She's opinionated.
I love art. I'm really artsy. I like playing my cello. My teacher says I'm super good at it, which I really like.
She's luckily a very strong-willed child, which I learned is actually great for everything that she's been through. Liljana and her brother were born at 36 weeks, and then soon after she started having chronic ear infections till we got tubes at Children's. She was hospitalized just before she was 2 years old in respiratory distress. She had more hospitalizations after that, just for breathing issues. We had a lot of inconclusive answers.
And that was like one of the first times that I remember Children's being like super to me and like caring for me, cheering me up, making me feel like it's not the hospital.
2 years ago, she would start vomiting, get dehydrated. It happened where she had to get hospitalized and transferred to Children's. In 2022, they got COVID, and within 5 hours, we were here at Children's in the ER, and I ended up having to call my mom and dad to tell them that they're putting her on a ventilator, and we're not sure what's going to come out of it. And the whole time I'm thinking her brother's at home sleeping and not even knowing that she's gone in the first place.
My latest day I remember is probably November 1st of 2022. I was hospitalized again, and then they transferred me to Children's.
Within the first 24 hours, her blood pressure did stabilize. Within a week, she's out of the ICU. Mr. Pickling.
Yeah.
She's diagnosed with chronic persistent asthma. All of a sudden, again, she got sick. So they called in every specialty. And they explained to us that they're going to test her cortisol levels, and they diagnosed her with adrenal insufficiency. She's clinically treated as if she has PCD.
Every time I think about describing Liljana, she is full of curiosity, full of energy, full of ideas, full of excitement, full of information. It's gonna sound cheesy, but she's full of hope. With Liljana's case, it really made it very clear what we do here. This is a family that was in crisis, and we're worrying about 1,000 different very, very frightening things. Worrying about school should not be a frightening thing, and that should not have been a burden on Mom or on Roman. He's worrying about his sister. He should not be having to remember math facts right now. For me to be able to take one stressor off her shoulder so she could really just focus on being a mom and not a school advocate that moment, I think that's why we're here.
Oh, Luna's super nice. She really did help my mom a lot, with school and stuff, and also helping my brother, not just me, because again, he was going through a hard time, even though he was not the one sick, but she was super helpful during my journey, with school, and just regularly cheering me up.
Donations from organizations like Children's Miracle Network are crucial to our program. Without them, we would not be able to provide all the services that we do provide, and from large to small, every little bit really makes a difference here.
I think for Liljana, it's a great opportunity to be a CMN ambassador because she's very outgoing.
You're welcome.
And I think it helps her process what she's been through. At first, she didn't like to talk about that she's been sick. She would get frustrated when we would, tell people, Liljana, we gotta watch Liljana, she gets sick. She would feel just kind of bashful about it. And now I think that she's taken it in stride, that she gets to go out and speak about the work that's done at Children's, all the different things going on in the hospital, what a difference it makes. And it makes her feel like she has a purpose.
Being a CMN ambassador, it's great. Because, if you would look at me, you would think oh, she's perfectly healthy. She doesn't look sick or nothing. But really, I can share my journey. Other kids can see what I've been through and think oh, see, this isn't not normal. We're all going through stuff here. And just because we're different doesn't mean we're weird or something. We're actually unique. I get to meet the people that helped me that I might have not have known. I get to help Children's now since they helped me. It's super fun.